somewhere in the tropics, between the port of indecision and the southwest of disorder, you'll find that murder meets mayhem and the intrigue begins. While most vacation at Margaritaland to get away from their troubles, for one unfortunate soul it will mean the end of their travels altogether. Murder in Margaritaland! Starring Sherry as the lovely and ambitious Coconut Jane. His wife to Coconut Joe, she's in charge of guest relations at the resort. From all appearances, it seems she'll go to any extent to make sure the guests remain happy and satisfied. But is her willingness to please really a cover for darker aspects of her life on the island? And then there's the flashy and charismatic Coconut Joe, played by Tony, who lives the perfect life as owner of Margaritaland. He's jovial to guests and seems laid back to the public at large, but he runs a tight ship, and he didn't become rich by accident. Is his Achilles heel his tendency to micromanage his resort? And then there's Steve as Sergeant Lord, longtime friend to Joe. Their beginnings trace back to their days in the Gulf War. His presence at the resort on that fateful night was totally coincidental, as Joe had invited him there as his special guest to enjoy the resort. Or did Joe have other reasons for inviting him? Whether he's in his police uniform or sporting his Miami Vice look, he's never far away from his badge and handcuffs. Deborah is Izzy Islander. Born and raised on the island, Izzy's natural and exotic beauty has a mesmerizing effect on men, except for one, the one she once smoked, her secret love. Her naive demeanor masks a calculating side that few personally encounter. But will a wild night at Margaritaland unravel this coy beauty's facade? How deep do her affections go? Would she kill for love? Jack Daniels will be played by Cuz. Debonair and talkative, he's known as the Casanova of the pool bar. It's hard to say whether his philandering ways will get him promoted or in trouble. Nancy will play the sneaky and selfish Kylie Cocktail. Recently hired, Kylie is a gold digger whose aspirations may exceed her grasp. Will her conniving efforts pay off in ways she's imagined? Or is she barking up the wrong tree, inviting consequences she could not foresee? Ben is life-saving Sam, whose interests in partying make life on the island a perfect match for him. He once took his life-saving duties somewhat seriously, but a short-lived romance with Kylie Cocktail threw him off his game. Now he's struggling to stay afloat in more ways than just finances. Will his penchant for tequila lead to more personal disaster? Katie will play the beleaguered Hollywood actress Starbright, whose stay at Margaritaland has not been what she bargained for. Catapulted into the limelight at an early age, Star's tired of the glitz and the paparazzi, so she sought the seclusion that a quaint, exclusive resort might offer. At least that's the story she's been telling those who recognize her. So what is she really up to? Inquiring minds want to know. Dawn is the savvy Agent Hollywood whose sole mission while at Margaritaland is to keep a close eye on the wild Starbright, so she keeps her contract with Disney. And yet the irascible Star could fire her at any time. It's quite the balancing act that Agent Hollywood must navigate. Protect Star's public image while protecting her own job. In the end, will she have to give in and let Star mess up her own life? Or will she be forced to take matters into her own hands? Jeff is the newly rich Lucky Numbers, whose recent lottery winnings have him living in the lap of luxury. He's found that his wealth has made him popular in more than one front. It seems that everyone has a cause or investment opportunity, but he's wary of just handing over dough to folks he doesn't know. He came to Margaritaland in search of the woman of his dreams, but will it cost him dearly if he pursues the one he's got his eye on? Marcia as the colorful Tatum Tat. She's a truly talented artist. With the body as her canvas and the needle as her brush, she creates intricate designs on her subjects, both witting and unwitting. She can weave a tale as well as she can weave a Celtic braid on a forearm. But watch out. As willing as she is to tell tall tales, she seldom reveals all she knows. Does she have it in for anybody on the island, or does she just like to watch? George will play the wealthy and pretentious Thurston Howard III, a self-made millionaire who added the third to his name just to create the illusion of coming from old money. He's bought his way into situations that suit his fancy, and of late that includes buying the affections of a much younger woman. When it comes to women, his attention span is not all that long. Will his glimpse of greener pastures in Margaritaland bring trouble he can't buy his way out of? Noreen is the coy and cunning Cotton Candy, the vivacious and younger girlfriend of Thurston Howard. She is very territorial, and Thurston is not the only territory she lays claim to. When Cotton is sweet, she is very sweet, but when she's not, she sours like a lemon drop. Did she fluff up a prospect who wasn't having any of her? And did that rouse her beau to jealousy? Or worse? Jenny as Bindi Barkeep, the formerly laid-back and nonchalant bar manager at Margaritaland. Her job's at stake. She's desperate to prove she's not to blame for the bar's recent decline in profitability, and she's certain a little sternness with the bar employees is in order. Will her sudden change in personality work against her? Mac will play mystery actor number 1. Will he be a spider boy, or will he be a pirate? Who knows? It's up to him. And then there's Jack, mystery actor number 2. He'll fit his way into the plot line with a character of his choice. We'll find out on New Year's Eve at Margaritaland.